Hey there and welcome to Matt's Garage. Well, I'm coming at you with a pretty shocking video today. We're going to replace both the rear shocks on this 2004 PT Cruiser today. It's already got KYB shocks on it, but they're worn out, so we're going to replace them with the same ones. So it's part number 343385. And first step, we got to pop this wheel off, which in this case they're 21mm because they're aftermarket. Normally they're just 19. So we'll get it jacked up here. I'll support it up and get that wheel off, and then we'll get back with you as to how to take the shock off. So now that the wheel's off, we got a 15mm here. And then down here we've got an 18mm, and they both have like a retained nut on the back side, so you don't have to worry about holding anything. But I do recommend a little bit of oil on those threads there, just for ease of disassembly and reassembly. There we go. And then I'm going to put a jack under here, because the shock is actually what holds it from going past its limit on the suspension. The shock is actually the limiter, so the axle will drop further than the shock will reach if you just undo the shock, if you know what I mean. So we're going to get a jack under there to prevent that from happening. So this is a really quick job. If you have a little impact like this, and you can get on these bolts and just impact them right off. So you can see there's a large washer on the back, and then there's this nut with a tab on it, lock tab. And then that just pulls out. Shock just pulls down out of the upper bracket, and there you go. We're half done already. Now we'll just get this new shock out. You can see exactly the same as the one we just took out of there. They seem like pretty good shocks, so I figured I'd go for the same one again. I put these ones in years ago. We'll just slide that down there first, and we'll get our 18mm bolt going through, get our big flat washer on the back side, and then we just got to hold our nut up there and thread the bolt into it. Just make sure you get it straight. And then I'm just going to impact it up. I will include a caption for the torque spec in case you want to torque it. But so that end is in. I will check that by hand after. Okay, and now this upper one here, you'll just have to pressure down on it a bit, put it back in there, and then the bolt should slide right through. And then you just got to wriggle it around a little to kind of find those threads. Yeah, start it, and then there's a little pressure on there. It's hard to tell if it's started straight, so I'll just thread it in by hand just to make sure. Yeah, so I'll switch to the impact there. You can see that bracket sucked together and tightened down on that, so that's what you want. And then we'll just go over both those fasteners and check them by hand here. That one's good. And that one's good. Okay, so we'll just remove our secondary jack here. There we go. You can see how that axle dropped down, and the shock is actually what holds it on its limit there. Okay guys, well that's all there is to replacing the rear shock absorber on your PT Cruiser. They're the exact same procedure for 2001 to 2010, all models, and it's exactly the same on the other side as well. So I'm not going to show that. I just got to torque the wheel back on, and I'll torque it up to 100 foot-pounds, and that'll be good for this side, and I'll go around and do the same on the other side. So thanks a lot for watching Matt's Garage. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourself a great day.